Hello everyone. Now let's work on our tutorial section. So open up your index.html file. Then after nung closing header tag nyo, you add a section tag. And then let's add space here sa baba. Ang section na to, we will add an ID with the name of section index. Inside the section tag, make sure na maglalagay kayo ng indentation. So you add a UL tag or unordered list tag. Sa loob neto, you add a list tag. Inside the list tag, add an anchor tag with an href value of hash. And inside this anchor tag, you add an img tag with the source equal to img/tutorial_1.jpg. Then the alternate text will be equal to HTML and CSS. Again, as you can see, when you hover your mouse dito sa value ng source or SRC, ang brackets magpapakita ng preview kung anong itsura ng image na yan. Oops, may red. So, kulang tayo ng equal sign. Sorry, so kindly edit your codes and add equal sign. So this alternate text, lalabas siya sa webpage nyo kung hindi na-locate itong source file. Which means, let's say for example sa img folder, walang tutorial_1 na file, itong text na HTML and CSS ang lalabas instead ng picture. So now I will try to change the value of the source into tutorial_00, which this image doesn't exist. So when we save and check our preview, ito yung tinatawag na broken link or broken image. So which means hindi na-locate yung file na yun. So yung text na HTML and CSS, hindi natin nakikita but it's there kasi naka-white ng lahat ng anchor tags natin. See, when I highlight, HTML and CSS is there. So again, the alternate text will appear kapag hindi na-locate yung source ng image nyo. So, babalik ko siya sa tutorial_1. And then, sa baba ng img tag, still inside the anchor tag, you add an h3 tag with a text of HTML, and ito is an entity in HTML kasi hindi lahat ng browser ay nakakapag-interpret ng mga symbols and signs. So, instead na we directly write ampersand sign, we will use the entity ampersand, then AMP, then semicolon. So as you can see, ito yung mga list of entities na pwede nyo gamitin sa HTML document nyo. So since we need an ampersand sign, so I'll just write ampersand AMP. That's for the and symbol. So again, we can't see it yet kasi naka-white pa. But it's in here in our document. Sa baba ng h3 tag, let's add a paragraph tag and type this text. This tutorial will help you learn how to create a structure and design of your web page. So when we save, refresh, and then I'll just highlight for now. So our text are here. Again, don't worry about this. We will create styling on this text later. So now let's add styling. So open up your style.css, then add a CSS rule for the body because we want to add a background color of white. So body, open close curly brace, and background color white. Now we want to add a background color for the image, so we need this ID. So let's go back to style.css and add hash section index space img, open and close curly brace. This will apply to the img tag inside the section index. So border dash radius, if it's 100%, our image will have a shape of circle. So border radius is a property that defines the radius of an element's corner. So it rounds the corners of our image. So we put 100% for the border radius, then the max width of 100% as well, with the max height of 100%, so that our image will adjust based on the size of the screen. So now we will add a styling for our li tag. So hash section index li, open close curly brace. Again, we were using section index dito kasi posibleng sa buong HTML file natin, marami tayong li tags. So to target that specific li or list, kailangan natin gamitin yung ID na section index. So inside the CSS rule, let's add a float left. So this float property places an element on the left or right side of its container, allowing text and inline elements to wrap around it. So for this case, we're using the float left. Width of 40%. As you can see, nag-compact yung text natin. So this means, in our preview, whole width ng browser is 100%. Pero for this list, kukunin lang niya yung 40% na part ng page na yon. Kaya lumiit yung spacing at yung text ay nag-compact sa loob ng container or sa loob ng list. Let's add a margin of 2.5%. So this is our margin for all the sides. And then text align in center. So kung text align left, ganito yung itsura niya. Or text align right. But we need a text align center. So ngayon, ganun pa rin yung text natin. Hindi nakikita kasi nga white siya. So we will target the paragraph tag for this list. So hash section index space p, open close curly brace, and let's add a color of slate gray, semicolon, and a font weight of 500 para medyo makapal, and then text align of left. So as you can see, dito sa line 63 natin, we have a text align of center applied to the list tag. Pero dito sa line 69, we also have another text align of left targeted to the paragraph tag. So kahit na si paragraph tag nasa loob ng list tag, mababago pa rin yung text alignment niya kasi ang concept ng CSS is cascading. So which means even if may text align center tayo sa taas at gumawa tayo ng another text align left sa baba, mau-override nung text align left yung previous na styling. So since on line 69 ay may text align left tayo targeted to the paragraph tag only. So again, kahit na nasa loob ng list tag si paragraph tag, ang maa-apply na text align is yung left kasi siya yung nasa baba na code. So which means sa paragraph na tag, na-override yung text align center ng text align left. Kaya ang styling ng paragraph natin is text align left. Now let's add a styling for our heading 3. So hash section index space h3. Open and close curly brace, and our color should be dark slate gray. So when we save and refresh, as you can see in our preview, makikita na natin yung text. So the font weight should be 500 as well. And the text align is center. So now when we preview, this is the design of our list tag. Again, inside our list, we have this anchor tag that has an image, an H3, and a paragraph. So let's copy this list, select all these lines of codes, and then paste it 6 times. Now we have 7 lists of tutorials. And it looks like this. So for now, since copy-paste lang ginawa natin, pare-parehas pa sila ng itsura. So this is what it looks like. Pero pakita ko, what if tanggalin natin yung float left? So dito, sa section index li CSS rule, I will remove the float left property. So as you can see sa preview, lahat naka-align yung list natin. Kasi 40% lang yung width niya. Pero hindi siya nag-wrap kasi tinanggal natin yung float left na property. So I will undo and save my work. So that's the purpose of having the float property.